Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do your new love reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you are single out there. So we're going to see who this new person is coming into your life, Scorpio, the next person that you're going to be with, the next person you will date or be together with here, and whatever comes up about this person, about the situation. So we're going to see exactly what you need to know. We're going to, of course, go with the cards here, and then I also have some charms that I will pull towards the end to get some specific details on who they are. And also some handwritten notes to get some characteristics of how you may know them when you meet them. All right, so let's go ahead and see, Scorpio, who is, and also be sure to check out my second YouTube channel if you'd like to. I have that link down below in the description box, and also any details that you may need if you'd like to book a reading. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So who is your next new love, Scorpio? So who is your next new love? How will you know them? What is this connection going to be like? What's going on for Scorpio singles? We have the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. I'm hearing the letter 6, or the number 6 is really important. So it could be 6 weeks, 6 days. You can meet them. It does actually appear quite quick with the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So some of you could actually meet this person when you are, sounds kind of strange, but if you're shopping at a shopping mall, or if you are going to some type of appointment, it's like you're going to meet them there. I don't know if they work there, wherever you're going, but you're meeting them somewhere. You know, for example, you could walk in to order like a smoothie or something, and the person who works there is that person. That's just for some of you I'm getting. It could also be through work, actually, too. 8 of Pentacles as well as what I'm getting. Yeah, I do feel like this person, there's something about you that they're going to be very into when it comes to your personality or how you're showing up in the world, or that could be vice versa. But there's something definitely about like the way that they see you, the way that they see you in this limelight, or they just see you as like having a fun personality or outgoing, or that could be, there's a lot of like energy to this, a lot of vitality, a lot of energy between you both that you'll feel for sure when you come together. 4 of Cups. I actually feel like some of you could have like a similar story. So for example, you know, maybe you come from very similar backgrounds, or you just came out of a difficult situation together, or not together, but like you both did simultaneously. The 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like also I'm getting a pilot. Somebody could be a pilot here. But yeah, it's like you're going to kind of share a similar story. And I think that for you, Scorpio, you're going to feel a little bit like you have been taken advantage of from a person like this before. So either they remind you of like an ex-partner, or just in general, you're going to feel a little bit guarded, a little bit afraid, especially if you were engaged before, I'm getting, or if they were engaged before. It's like there's going to be a bit of hesitation around, do I really want to work on a relationship again with this 8 of Pentacles here? I am picking that up. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I will say that I feel like you're going to meet at a time where it's almost like a compass that's going around and around. Like there's no direction. So I'm not sure if that means that you're just going to feel kind of like carefree at the time that you meet them. You're not going to really feel, it's like you're either coming out of something, or they are, or it's like a weird energy of like when you come together, you're not going to really be too into it, I feel. But not because maybe there's not potential here, but it's like you're not going to be overly excited about meeting somebody, if that makes sense. Or you're just kind of going to feel like a little bit dull, or maybe you're not in the best mood, or something like that here, I feel, with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. And so it's going to take, I'm hearing it's going to take a while for them to break down your walls, which I can definitely see with Scorpios too. So I identify with that. But yeah, I feel like this person's going to take a while to totally break down your walls. Yes, 2 of Swords. I'm actually hearing for some of you, this person could ask you out on a date or something, and you could decline it at the first time. Or you're just going to be indecisive. Like, should I go on a date with this person? Should I give this person a chance? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be a bit up in the air when it comes to whether or not you're open to this, whether or not you really feel into giving this relationship a chance. This person could invite you to the movie, I'm getting, or maybe you're going to watch a movie, or somebody works in the movie industry or loves movies, something about movies here I'm getting. Yeah, film production with this Eight of Pentacles maybe for some of you. So this new love, what else for Scorpio? Who is it going to be? Yeah, I'm getting a strong message about that though. It's like somebody really keeps to themselves, and I feel like it's you. If it is vice versa, then it could be vice versa, but somebody really is keeping to themselves. I'm also getting that you're afraid of sharing, or you're both going to be actually a little bit afraid of opening up. Like I said earlier, you could have a lot of similarities or things that you have in common, but it's like in order for you both to kind of open up, could take a little bit of time. Yeah, I keep getting this message that there's going to be like a quick opening or communication or pursuit first of this connection, and then a quick drawback. So I feel like that's because one of you, I think it's you, but one of you is not going to be sure if you're going to be into this or if you want to pursue this. This person could be a jokester. This person could have a great sense of humor. They're coming up as a lot of energy. Knight of Wands, Magician, Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Could even be somebody who gets a lot of attention maybe from other people, or they just have like a way of getting to you or getting to others around them. I'm also getting Libra energy here. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of hot and cold though, but I really do feel like it's mainly coming from you. But I mean, maybe both of you are going to dance with this hot and cold a little bit. Six of Swords, the Magician again coming through. But I feel like it's going to be like they're going to grow on you, or you're both going to kind of grow on each other. And I see that it could work a little bit further down the line after your first initial meeting, or after you kind of get to know each other a little bit more. It's like there's so much like block and hesitation here coming through that it makes it kind of hard to really progress things and really move things forward right now. Who is this new love going to be for Scorpio? Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like someone feels like they're going to be swept up again in the clouds. They're going to be taken advantage of, or they're going to be swept up. They're going to lose their control. So there's definitely this level of like, I'm not sure if I should go here. I don't know if this is really a good idea. And it's because of feeling a loss of control, because I feel like with the Magician, this person could be that like maybe a charming person, or there's just a lot of like forward movement I feel from this person. They could pursue you very heavily. Knight of Wands coming up twice. So yeah, this person could pursue you really heavily. I'm getting Aries. They could also be. But we'll get some at the end and kind of see what this person's sign could be or how you'll know who they are. Let's get a little bit more information, Spirit. What else about this new love for Scorpio? Someone could be like an adrenaline junkie or something, or I'm also getting something with amusement parks. Either you work there or somebody works there, or you're going to go to an amusement park. Something about like action and fun, and maybe being a little bit more like not so like super romantic to begin with, maybe like a friendship with the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, or let's just like have some fun together. So Scorpio, who is this new love going to be? Teamwork. So yeah, I feel like you complement each other. Eight of Pentacles. You could both share like I said, you're working together on something. Could even be in the workplace as you're going to meet this person. Or maybe in the future, you could even start a business. Yeah, I'm getting that it's almost like opposites attract. It's either opposites attract, or it's like you're so similar. But something about you having to mesh together to make it work. So, but it's hard to explain. It's not coming through like it's going to be a lot of work. It's more so like you both complement each other and learn how to work together, and you sort of navigate it that way. So it's like you have the missing pieces here, if that makes sense, with each other. Let's see, Scorpio, who is this new person, new love? We have long haul. Yeah, so it could lead to a long-term connection. This came up for Taurus too. I'm also hearing air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they could be as well, or they could have that in their chart. Yeah, it's like I feel somebody is coming out of a karmic relationship. I mean, for some of you, it could have been abusive if that's you or if that's them. With, like I said, with the Five of Cups here and the Four of Cups, there's this feeling of like, I'm so afraid to get involved again, or I'm so afraid that I'm going to be swept up in this again and it's not going to work out. I'm going to look at the long-term potential here in a moment, but I feel for a lot of you, this could lead to a long-term relationship. But for some of you, actually, there could be two people in your energy when you meet, like, so this karmic connection could be in your life, and also a potential for a new love could be in your life. So you could even have a choice to make between two people. But I think when it comes to this new person, it's going to feel like you complement each other. You can work together. And this other relationship may have been very karmic, maybe very intense connection, but karmic. I'm almost hearing for some of you that you could have tried to date a lot of people and it's like you felt like you tried everything or something like that. Or you felt like, I tried to find my person for so long and it just didn't work. So the minute you give up is when you find them, is when it comes together. So there's a little bit of like bitterness, I will say. I think it's coming from you, but if not, it could be coming from them. So what is the long-term potential here, or what is the potential of this connection, Spirit, this new love for Scorpio? I'm hearing there's potential if you can be honest with each other, if you can communicate openly, and if you can let go of expectations. Because if you're still hung up on someone else, then it may not work. If they're still hung up on somebody else, it may not work. Yep, so somebody's resisting for sure. See? You need to put in quality time. You both need to get to know each other. You need to give this person a chance, basically, because you're going to be at a point where it's going to feel like, again, I don't know if I can open up. I don't know if I can trust this person. But the thing is that it's coming more from having to let go of all expectations and try to remove yourself from the old energy. Okay, if you haven't forgiven your ex, if you haven't gotten over a karmic relationship, this will continue to block the connection. It will continue to block you from putting in any type of time or quality time to a new relationship. And like I said, this new person could actually really pursue you heavily, but you may reject them initially. What is the potential, Spirit, of this new connection moving forward? Somebody could live up north, I'm getting, possibly somewhere in New England in the United States. What is the potential of this new connection, Spirit, for Scorpio? Yeah, I have to say, you're not going to be ready. Someone's not going to be ready. These all flew out in reverse. Ace of Cups, Judgment, Death in reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. So yeah, I mean, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. There's so much resistance here. So it really depends. You have to ask yourself that question, if you're willing to open up or not when they come in. Because from what I'm seeing right now, you're either still going to be going back to your ex-partner, or you're still going to be hung up on your ex-partner, or you're not going to be totally open to this new person. So the minute that you let go of expectations, you can open up a world of possibility. So let's get some details on how you'll know who they are. What are they like? Scorpio, who is this new love for you? Some of you could find that you have like a nudge from your guides, especially if you sneeze. I don't know why I'm hearing if you sneeze like 3 times, or you start to have like these signs, or maybe you did right now when I said that, maybe somebody did. There's something about like your guides wanting to say, listen to this message, understand what this is saying, because they're trying to get you to see something, and some of you are not seeing it still. It's about the past. Scorpio, who is this new love for you? This is actually coming in really soon too, and I think that's why they want to give you like a little bit of a warning almost. So we have entrepreneur. I think this came up for every single sign. So this person could be an entrepreneur. Yes, fast and quick. Definitely lots of fire here. Lots of like very quick. So even this could be coming in very soon, or you already are talking to this new person. But like I said, Spirit really wants to gift your attention that you have to leave your expectations open or let go of expectations. Somebody could live in Australia here too. We have intellectual. Yes, I was getting that. This person could be somebody who reads books, very intellectual. I'm hearing student or studious. So somebody could be a student, maybe a grad student or something like that as well. Witty and banter. So you will have a lot of banter with this person. They come up, like I said before, a very charming individual. We have very spiritual. So either one of both of you will be very spiritual, or this love also is very spiritual. I'm hearing it's gonna like really blow you away, or it's going to like yeah, it's gonna feel very like happily uncomfortable, if that's a word, or if that's a thing. Popular and well liked. Yes, we have the Six of Wands. Like I said before, I feel like it's this person. I feel like there's somebody who's probably in some way in the limelight, or they just have a lot of friends, maybe even a lot of admirers around them. So let's see any initials or anything that you could know about this person, Scorpio. It's like this person could be, not for all of you, but for some of you, they could have a lot of attention from other men or women. But when they meet you, they're going to want you, and you're going to wonder why it's you. But they want you to be confident in who you are, because you're just, it's coming again from your past fears. So in terms of initials, we have I, P, F, A, X, which gives me always a feeling there's an ex-partner involved. We have O, D, Y, L, and H. So lots of initials here. We have a dog bone, so somebody could have a dog or love dogs or works with dogs or animals. We have a ghost. So yeah, this reminds me of the ghost of the past. Some of you, your ex could have ghosted you. This is somebody else though. This is an ex-partner, somebody who's a ghost of the past now. The puzzle piece, you're waiting for the puzzle to be completed in your love life, but actually letting go of expectation and letting whatever is going to be is the best way to do this. We have number 4, which is about stability. So this will bring you more stability. 444, you could see on the clock too. We have a spiral. Again, this is like a karmic cycle, karmic loop that goes over and over again. We have a cat here, which gives me a feeling of like ancient knowledge, past life energy, divine feminine energy, lots of protection around you too from your guides. You could be a very powerfully spiritual person. We have another T here too, or I don't know if we have T. Yeah, we have initial T. We have, yep, so we have an angel. So your angels are really trying to guide you. We also have a seahorse, or no, I'm sorry, this is not a seahorse, it's a snake. It's a cobra. So again, I feel like this is strong, like spiritual activation, kundalini. This person could even activate something within you on a very deep spiritual level, but you have to allow them to do so. We have little children here. So either somebody has children, or kind of gets me feeling like two people coming together to like soul tribe energy. I don't even know if these are children or if they're just very small. We have a butterfly, yes, transformation. We have also a basket of fruit, so abundance is available here. A tree, so yeah, something about like a lot of, what's the word for it? Just like a lot of grounded, spiritual, like energy around you that's trying to move things along. We have these teeth here. So for me, with the Pegasus, reminds me also of having to be aware of your thoughts, be aware of any negative patterns in your life right now, to let that go. Someone told me this is a dead fish, so thank you. I finally figured out what it was. So yeah, it's like letting go of that past energy. We also have a bat. So again, there's like a lot of powerful totems here for me of transformation. We have a key, I'm sorry, a heart with a key. So this is the key to your heart, or it could be the key to your heart. Starfish, infinite possibilities, being open to infinite things in your life right now. So you may form a name or another letter here with these words, with these letters. Daphne. Page, pay. Tip. I don't know. If you see something, you can make something of it. So let's get the final messages for any potential zodiac signs or timing. So Scorpio, this new love, when will you meet them? What is their zodiac sign potentially? We have blue moon someday. So could be, I feel like this is saying again, it's going to be dependent on how open you are to this person, how open you are to meeting somebody new, because there's definitely a bit of a block. See, Spirit wants to bring your soul tribe together. This will be a kindred partnership for you. Which definitely I feel like it's going to start as friends. It's not going to be like immediately romantic, I feel. We have Leo. That could also be a Leo born in August maybe. Or in Leo season. Hold on until Leo season. Yeah, so ancient, hidden truths, past knowledge. It's like I feel like this was part of your soul's journey to kind of get to this point, or to meet somebody to stabilize something that you have been holding on to from the past. Scorpio. We have wait. So it could take a little bit of time for this person because there's still drama involving family, perhaps for some of you involving something else. Yeah. I'm waiting for you too. Waiting patiently. I feel like they're waiting. I mean, one of you has to open up a little bit more, if not both of you. That's what this is. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this reading could help you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Take care and lots of love.